Okay, so let's take a look at this one where we're graphing, but this time it's not slope-intercept form. We don't have that nice, y equals mx plus b form. It's in standard form, the ax plus by equals c form, which is not as straightforward. Let me just say it that way for graphing. We want to change that to y equals mx plus b form. So that just means that we're going to take this equation 2x minus 5y equals -20, and we're going to solve for y. Once it's in the form of y equals mx plus b, then we can just graph it the regular way, and it's pretty straightforward at that point. So I have so many alarms you just wouldn't believe. That was another one. It's all good. Okay, so we want this to say y equals blah, blah, blah. All right, that's our goal. So I want to move the 2x. So right now it's positive, so I'm going to subtract 2x because that makes 0. And I'm going to subtract 2x from this side. Now, I didn't put it under the -20 because those are not like terms, and I don't want to be tempted to put like -18 or -22x or something, I don't want to try to combine those together. So I put them separate just so that my brain does not try to do that. All right, so let's bring down -5y equals, now I've got a -20 and a -2x. And remember, my goal is this. I want to get it to y equals mx plus b. That means I want the x to be listed first. So I'm just going to write -2x in front and then the -20 after that, or -20 after that. So that's why I'm putting it in that order, just so that I don't have to do that step later. Okay. Now, if I want this to be just positive 1y, I need to divide by -5. I need to get rid of that. And so I'm going to divide by -5 through the whole thing. All right, so -2x over -5. Let's think about that. Negative divided by negative, I know that's positive, right? And that doesn't reduce. 2 doesn't simplify, other than 2 times 1, and 5 is just 5 times 1. So there's nothing to reduce or simplify with that fraction. So this is just 2x over 5, or even you might see it written as 2/5 x, either way, okay? -20 divided by -5. Well, negative divided by negative is positive. 20 divided by 5 is 4. And so now I'm ready to graph, right? I know this is y equals mx plus b, and b tells me to begin at 4. So up 4 on the y-axis, because the b is the y-intercept. It's where it intersects the y-axis, where the line intersects it. And then remember, the thing in front of x is the slope. And we're going to use the rise over the run from the slope. So if it's 2 over 5, then we're going to go up 2 and run 5 to the right. 2. Or you could go down 2, and then you would need to go 5 to the left. So either way, we know if it's a positive slope, we know the graph should look something like that, right? It's going to increase as we're going to the right. So then you just want to connect your points with a nice little line, and make sure you put arrows on it on both ends. And that is graphing in standard form. You want to change it to slope intercept and then graph from there. All right. I hope that's helpful. I will see you next time.